have been a rough sensation. It must have been out of town. It must have been a new creation. But I keep moving on. Say, it must have been a rough sensation. It must have been out of town. It must have been a new creation. And I keep moving on. It must have been a rough sensation. It must have been out of town. It must have been a new creation. And I keep moving on.
Dit applaus was voor het interview van Freek. Nee hoor, nee. Moving on, jazz.